Mick Schumacher may be on his way out of Formula One. His performance hasn't been great this season, and he has cost the team a lot of money. Haas is one of the smaller teams, so they can't use a driver that crashes the car more than average, especially when most of his crashes seem avoidable. Gene Haas said that Schumacher should be able to make mistakes and that it is no problem if he crashes, as long as he has the points to compensate those crashes. Crashing out can cost millions of dollars, but scoring points can earn it as well. So Schumacher has to step up his game. Haas F1 hasn't decided yet on its second driver for next season, so if Schumacher wants to drive next to Kevin Magnussen for another year, he really needs to score points in the last 4 races. Haas F1's home race would be a good place to start. McLaren CEO Zak Brown has sent a letter to the FIA. He says that Red Bull should face not only a financial but also a sporting punishment. Brown says that overspending the cost cap constitutes cheating. According to Brown, any team who has overspent has gained an unfair advantage both in the current and following year's car development. There is no reason for any team to say they are surprised, according to Brown, because in 2020 there was already a dress rehearsal. Every team could have asked for clarification in 2020 if anything was unclear. McLaren doesn't feel a financial penalty alone would be a suitable penalty in the case of overspending. They feel there should be a sporting penalty as well. The financial penalty should be a lowering of the cost cap by the amount that is overspent and an additional fine. On top of that, there should be a reduction of 20% of wind tunnel and CFD time. Zak Brown doesn't feel like 5% is a minor breach. He feels like 2.5% should be the cutoff. We will hear more about this soon for sure. The Circuit of the Americas will name their last corner to autosport legend Mario Andretti. From this weekend's Grand Prix, the corner will be called the Andretti. Andretti has been present to make it official. F1 will also set a new record on the Circuit of the Americas. In FP1, 5 of the 20 cars will be driven by a driver that is not part of the season driver lineup. It is also the first time that Ferrari will let a newcomer drive their car in an official session. Robert Schwartzman is the first driver to do so. Because of a new rule, every team should let a driver take part in an official F1 session for at least 2 times per season. There are a lot of teams that need to do this at least one more time this season, so that is the reason that Schwartzman can take part and that we will have this new record. Talking about records, Max Verstappen is able to match the record set by Michael Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel. He can win his 13th Grand Prix of the season in the United States. It is not unlikely that he will improve on this record as well. With 4 races to go, he is able to set the record to a new staggering height with 16 wins. Looking at his and Red Bull's dominant form, we should expect him to break the record. It really underlines his dominance this season. 24 races is the maximum amount that a F1 season will have. This is what F1 boss Stefano Domenicali has said. The amount of races has grown a lot over the past decade. 2012 was the first season where there were 20 races. In 2016, F1 went to 21 races. For 2021 and 2022, there were 23 races planned, but it ended up being 22 races. Next season, there will be 24 races on the calendar, an absolute record. 24 races is the right balance between demand and quality, according to Domenicali, as a response to the negative reactions in the paddock on the increasing number of races. He also said the amount would decrease immediately if it gave any problem. Singapore will have a new layout for the 2023 season. Corners 16 through 19 will not be used next season. This part of the track, also known as the float, will be rebuilt to be a new entertainment zone. Construction will begin in March 2023. If you liked this video, please click like. If you want to stay up to date on the latest F1 news, please subscribe to our channel. We will see you next time.